reporting for TTN HD Production Live, here with Paul Hart-Wilden, writer, producer, director. Paul, tell me about Wolftown.
Wolftown is a little movie we did. It's actually being released in a couple of weeks. 28th of February 2012. It's available in the USA on DVD. It's a kind of small little movie. It's been a year or so since we actually put it together. I think release-wise it's probably timed because of the success and the release of The Grey. Since that's obviously wolves in movies is what's happening this month. So
The Grey was very scary, I have to say.
Yes, if somebody has another movie with wolves in it, they're probably going to put it out at the same time. So it was more of an exercise. I don't know, sometimes the genesis of a movie is we have a great idea, a story that has to be told to the world, and we're going to mortgage our house and live on rice and beans for the next 10 years while we try and get it made. Then you get a project like Wolftown that comes along, which is kind of a completely different animal, as it were. I got a phone call from a producer friend of mine, and he said, I have some wolves, I have a ghost town, I'm making a movie, are you interested? So of course, it's like, yeah, I love wolves, why wouldn't I want to make a movie with wolves in it? So we went out and had lunch. He goes, okay, here's what we've got to do. You've got to write it, you've got to produce it, and I'm leaving to do another movie in 2 months' time, so we have to have it finished by then. So whereas you spend weeks, months, and years finessing these things and shopping them around and coming up with ideas, it was literally like, holy shit, we are shooting in 7 weeks and we don't have a script, we don't have a cast, all we have is a location and we know where we can get some wolves. So it became an interesting exercise in seeing how you can put these things together. So we brought a casting director on board and said, this is roughly what the movie is going to be about. Can you go out and start finding people to be in it? And she's like, absolutely. And then of course it's like, well, we've got people that are interested in being in a movie of this nature and this size, but they would love to read some slides. They would like to see the script, because certain agents don't want to put their people up for things if they're not quite sure what it is. Some people aren't quite sure who you guys are. So until we can read this, so it's like, I'm sitting there with my writing partner, like writing scenes away, and then I've got the casting director on the phone going, I need something for people to audition with. I'm like, okay, this scene's got some dialogue in it. It's not just running around being chased by wolves. Here, have this.
Yeah. Did you use real wolves? Like, how did you do that with them?
Well, that was just another part of this, like, thing that seriously, if you were gonna do, you probably wouldn't do it this way. Yes, they weren't real wolves, they're wolf hybrids.
Okay. So like a husky type thing? Or?
Were real wolves and whatever they mated them with at the time. Okay. The reasoning behind that being that essentially you don't train wolves. Wolves live their life and do what they decide they want to do, and it doesn't matter whether you're pointing a camera at them or watching them in the wild, they do what they want to do. So the trainer said, I have wolves that are crossbred with dogs because they're slightly more trainable. Okay. Not entirely more not as trainable as dogs, but not quite as wild as wolves are. So yes, we had real wolves, which then presents itself with its whole nother level of problems once you've actually got past the fact that we've only got 4 weeks to put this whole movie together.
Yes, and so the movie is coming out in a few weeks.
Yep.
Is there a website that we can check out to get this information?
There's a Facebook page for it, but basically the big place to get it is probably Amazon. So if you go to amazon.com and type in Wolftown.
Perfect. And you're working on a script right now. Can you tell me anything about that?
Working on a bunch of scripts at the moment, just trying to get a body of work together. What usually happens is you come up with the idea, you want to go out and sell it, and then with me, I tend to veer off into production work, and then you come back and you go, oh, I either haven't finished a script or I haven't got one. So at the moment, myself and my writing partner are just trying to stockpile a little bit of material. So when we do go out, there's 4 or 5 different things we can go and try and hit people with.
Wonderful. And do you have a personal website that we can check out as well?
There's my website, which is my name, paulhartwilden.com, and there's the company website, which is Monkey Farm Inc. Inc. being INC for Incorporated, and there's Facebook pages for Wolftown.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
People can see me and find out about the movie.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Paul, and best of luck with Wolftown and your upcoming scripts.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for TTN HD Production Live.